Today we did get a brand new set, which means we do need to go ahead and drop some new snipe filters for you guys, man. And there is some insane budget filters to be on today, so let's get right to the filters. The first filter we're gonna go over is the Diamond Knockdown Knights filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to diamond, you want to set your theme to Knockdown Knights, and you're gonna raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest diamonds on your console, which should be Glenn Robinson, going for about 85k, man. We just started to record this, and then we had to pause the video for about 20 minutes, and the price has risen on these significantly. They were just like 72k for Glenn Robinson just a bit ago. Now they're all the way up to 85k, which is a huge W, man. You want to go ahead and scroll on the cheapest Glenn Robinson because PJ Brown is a little bit more expensive. Let's go ahead and do this just so we can see how much he's selling for after the price changed. He is now going for 94,000, aka 100. You can probably sell him for about 98. So if he pops up on the scroll you're working for 85k, you can grab him, but really you want to grab him for about 80k and below, just to make sure you get a lot of profit there, man. So really good filter. There's two cards on here that you can snipe, which is Glenn Robinson and PJ Brown. Obviously you're looking to grab these cards for way cheaper, man. Diamond cheapest pricing is going for about 20,000. So hopefully somebody doesn't look up the price and just says, oh, it's a diamond, and throws it up for 20, 30k for you, and you're stacking a lot of profit. The next filter we're going to go over is the Amethyst cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to Amethyst. You're going to raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest Amethyst on your console, which something's weird is going on with the market, bro. I don't know why these Amethysts are skyrocketed to like season 1 pricing. Going for 10k is absolutely crazy. Just 20 minutes ago, they were going for about 7.5k. But hey, it is what it is, man. Monitor the pricing. I'm sure it's a bit different on PlayStation. You want to scroll on this filter as well, just in case you get Amethyst Gems of the Game or any of the more expensive Amethysts. Like I believe the one that dropped today is going for like 15k last I checked. So he's a pickup if he pops up for on the scroll you're working. LeBron is probably one of the ones that's more expensive, but even if he's not and we sell him for 10k, still W little snipe right there, man. But I think he probably goes for about 15, so I will take that every day of the week, man. And that is why this filter is so good, man. You can get a lot of more expensive cards on here, and then if you want to just grab Brevin Knight, who's usually always the cheapest one, pick him up for about 7,000 MT and below, and then resell for profit after the pending system. Really good budget filter every day of the week. The next filter we're going to go over is the Diamond cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to diamond. You're going to raise your maximum bout up until you find the cheapest diamond on your console, which is this Raymond Feltman, who's kind of like a snipe. I don't know why he's just been chilling up for literally 2 hours. I noticed him earlier when I was checking pricing. As you see here, I mean, that's literally technically profit. Not enough for me to risk it or do any of that, because he's probably a little bit hard to sell, man. But you want to scroll on the cheapest diamond. So put your color to diamond, raise your maximum bout up until you're scrolling on the cheapest diamond, just like this. You want to grab these cards, any of the cheapest diamonds, for about 15k and below is what I suggest, man. About 5 to 6 to 7,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest diamond on your console, just to guarantee you got enough room to make profit, because as usual there is a 10% tax that you guys always need to account for when sniping cards, man. So grab them for like 5 to 7,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one, and then if any of the more expensive diamonds pop up, which automatically we know Knockdown Knights diamonds are going for 85k, so if one of those pops up, obviously buy it as quick as possible. And then there's a ton of other diamonds that can pop up that are more expensive as well. So know your diamond market will help you so much on this filter, especially when you're scrolling, because there's tons of cards that go for 40k, tons of cards that go for 60k. So if you can learn them, you will be going insane on this filter, man. But if you're not certain, just grab them for 15k and below, and if you know it's somebody more expensive, pick them up for any price on the scroll you're working. Really good filter with the potential to make a lot of MT on here. The next filter we're going to go over is the Robert Covington hard scope filter, man. Guys, you need, if your goal is to stack MT, this is the filter you need to be on today, especially on Xbox. I know he's not as expensive on PlayStation, but still it's a really good filter, man. For this, you want to put your name to Robert Covington, just like this, and you're going to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Roco on your console, which is going for about 13,000 MT on Xbox. I literally sniped about 10 of these earlier for under 1.5k in like 3 refreshes. That was crazy bail. That was obviously the one dude who didn't check price and just threw up everything he ripped from packs. But insane filter, guys. He's a freaking sapphire. Sapphires normally go for 900 MT, and he's selling for 13,000 MT on Xbox. I think on PlayStation it's probably like 5k, something like that, man. Robert Covington, you're gonna find the cheapest one, and then you're gonna put your maximum buyout down about 5,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one, which most of the time when he pops up for a snipe, he's gonna be popping up for under 3k for you as a snipe. So that's where you make a ton of profit, because he's just a sapphire and people won't check his price, man. Insane filter. Be on this one. We've got a lot of good budget filters today, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Knockdown Knights cheapest filter, man. This is another really good budget filter to be on today, including a filter where you can snipe an opal and some pink diamonds, and it's crazy, bro. So this, you want to put your color, your theme, not your color, put your theme to Knockdown Knights, and you're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Knockdown Knights cards on your console, which on Xbox are going for 2.5k. I'm not sure pricing on this on PlayStation. You definitely want to scroll on this filter if you can. Obviously there's 6 cards up for 2,500 exactly, so you can't scroll on it on Xbox right now, but you want to keep your buyout as high as possible in case a pink diamond or a diamond or an opal pops up, man. Otherwise, you want to grab any of these cheapest cards, which is just a few of them. There's a lot of more expensive cards on here. So you got Jared Jeffries, who's all the way down to 2.5, so that makes it 3. You got Josh Richardson, and I believe there's another one with an M name. You want to grab those for about 2,000 MT and below. If any of the rubies pop up, man, buy them as quick as possible. Any of the amethyst, diamonds, pink diamonds, man, buy them as quick as possible. And even if any of the sapphires pop up on the scroll you're working, buy them, because they're all going for a little bit more, at least like 4k last I checked on Xbox, man. So spend some time on this filter. Really good chance to make MT on here, man. If you get any of the sapphires, rubies, amethyst, diamonds to pop up, you're making a ton, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the shooting guard Knockdown Knights filter, man. Shout out to TB3, who just started spamming the chat earlier with good budget filters, so we're gonna steal a couple of them. Thank you, man. For this filter, you want to put your position to shooting guard, you want to put your theme to Knockdown Knights, and you're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest ruby Knockdown Knights player on your console, man. You've got a lot of options you can see on here. It's really mostly just the 2 rubies and the amethyst all in one filter that you can hard scope, man, which is really good. And then obviously Ray Allen is on here as well, who's an opal. If he somehow pops up for under 6k, man, you are going to be making a ton of MT, but do not count on that. That's more than likely not going to happen. But the fact that you can see both rubies and the amethyst on the same filter is really good, man. So you want to scroll on the cheapest Joe Caldwell, man. Check the price of the other ruby, Brogdon. I think he was a little bit more expensive earlier, but I think it was only like 8k. So you want to grab Joe Caldwell for about 5k and below. If Brogdon is going for like 8k, grab him for 6,500 and below. And then obviously if the amethyst pops up for any price point on the scroll you're working, pick him up as quick as possible. Same with Ray Allen opal. Obviously if he pops up for a buy it now, buy him, man, as quick as possible, and you're making tons of MT. Really good budget filter, guys. This is a filter to be on if you're trying to stack MT today. Don't worry about the high-end snipes. If you're trying to make MT, this should be a really good one for you guys, man. So spend some time on it. Low-key, maybe my favorite filter of the day. It's another one from TB3. It is the Knockdown Knights Central Division filter, man. This one is not as much of a budget-ish filter because of, yeah, you'll see, man. For this, you want to put your theme to Knockdown Knights. You want to put your division to Central, and then the same thing. You can snipe both rubies on this card. You're going to put your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Joe Caldwell. Same pricing for him. Grab him for 5k and below. Same pricing for Malcolm Brogdon if he is still 8k. I don't know his price. You want to grab him for about 2 or 3,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest Malcolm Brogdon. And then on this filter, you also have Pink Diamond Joakim Noah that can pop up and Diamond Glenn Robinson that can pop up, who is going for 80,000+, and Joakim Noah is a pink diamond with a bid pricing right now, man. So more than likely, this is mostly just the ruby hardscope filter. So if you're looking to just stack MT, I recommend the shooting guard knockdown filter, because then you can snipe the amethyst as well, and you know, I suppose have a shot at an opal. But this is just a really good filter with some good cards on it, man. The fact that you can snipe a diamond, a pink diamond, and then just chill out and just snipe ruby after ruby after ruby. Whoo, really fond of this filter, man. So spend some time on it. Obviously, if the pink diamond or the diamond pops up for any price on the scroll you're working, grab them as quick as possible, and then grab the rubies for 3,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one, and you're in good shape. The next filter we're gonna go over is the pink diamond filter, man. Still, gosh, such a good filter lately. This is the time that it's going off, and on both consoles there is no buy it now pink diamonds right now, which is, yeah, good and bad, man. That means you don't need to enable, but it also means that cards probably won't be popping up as much because there's not any buyout pink diamonds. But it is what it is. Still really good lately, man. For this, you want to put your color to pink diamond. You want to put your minimum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing. On PlayStation, maybe there's a 1 or 2 scroll you need to scroll through occasionally. Same with Xbox, man. We just had a Wally Zerbiak up. They've all sold now, so you can just work this with no scroll, 1 scroll, whatever it's going to be, man. Really good filter. Obviously, you need to have 100k to work this filter, because most of the time a snipe pops up, it's going to be for 100,000 MT. So spend some time on here, man. Know your pink diamond pricing, which to check that, just take out the minimum buyout and just watch cards end, man. Eddie Jones is a snipe, Embiid's a snipe, Paul George is a snipe, Michael Redd, not a snipe, MJ, Wemby, obviously snipes, Jermaine O'Neal, Lamar Odom is back being a snipe. De'Aaron Fox I saw going for 245,000 earlier, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why he's that expensive, but just watch the pricing, see what cards are ending for, and then you know which ones to pick up. Hidu is a pass, man. Obviously, Jason Terry, Dolph Shays, those are passes. Joakim Noah is looking like a nice snipe, man. So really fun, good filter. You gotta have some patience on here, but you can make tons and tons of MT on it. And the last filter we're going over is the Galaxy Opal filter, man. It might be time to start working this very soon, guys, man. It is the Galaxy Opal filter. For this, same like pink diamond, put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing and refreshing and hoping and praying, man. Guys, they have got to start popping up a little bit more frequently. Somebody told me that there may have been a Vince Carter on some console today, so yeah, I don't know. We do officially have a Sidney Moncrief snipe with proof. That happened on Xbox last week, man. So they're starting to pop up. We have a lot of opals in the game now. So if you're looking for a really crazy snipe, man, spend some time on here. Hopefully you get lucky. Hopefully you snipe something. Let me know in the comments if you do. That's it for the video, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. If you did, smash that like button for me. If you guys want to see the video where we sniped 1,000,000 MT profit in 1 week, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.